It's Saturday, December 15th, 2012, and I am off to Akron to go grab a General Electric Model 800C, also known as the Locomotive Bakelite television. So I want to kind of document this a little bit. And off we go. It is about 10:43 in the morning, and I'm going to Akron. Alright, we are on the freeway. I'm on I-680 in Youngstown, heading towards Akron. And of course, you know, I'm keeping the speed limit. I have cruise control on, and in the back I have my tool bag and my CRT tester. See if I can, you know, test the 10 BP4 when I get there. And I'm on 680 for about 15 miles, then it turns to 80, 76, and then it's 76 all the way out to 8. So we'll keep you updated. Alright, we are still on 680. Yes, my check engine light is on. Had the code checked. It's about 15 different things it could be. The car runs just fine. I think it's a vacuum leak. But upcoming is one of the most interesting interchanges on 680, because off to the left will be interstate, well, will be State Route 11 in Ohio, which goes to Ashtabula or East Liverpool. And upcoming is where 80 is coming in from the right. Thank you, Lola. And then you get 46, State Route 46, and 680. So they all come together in one big place. And it really gets interesting sometimes with this interchange, because all the truck traffic comes in from two directions and all merges together right here. And then you have it going from one lane to 5 to 4 lanes, back to 3, and then back to 2. So come a busy day, it gets a little backed up here. But now I'm officially on 80, then I pick up 76, and then Route 8. What we've got coming up here is what every gearhead and racing person in the U.S. really likes. We've got Summit Racing Supply, one of the largest suppliers in the country of racing parts, performance, all those goodies. And it's called Summit because we are in Summit County. I'm actually about 10 miles out from where I need to be. So this is going to be one of the last updates till I get there. Still on 76, soon to be on Route 8 for Cuyahoga Falls. Well, I have gotten the TV. It is sitting in the back. Had to kind of get out of there because the guy has a business and they're quite busy, so I didn't want to take up too much of his time. I am leaving Cuyahoga Falls right now, and it's kind of busy because it's the holidays and there's a big mall near here. But I'll get another update as I am on the way home. But it looks to be in good shape, and it'll be not that bad. What you will see out my window here is what was one of the greatest industrial cities of the modern era, of the 20th century, and that's Akron. This is Goodyear World Headquarters right here, what's left of it, although no tires are made there. And thought I'd show you all that, and because I just got a good laugh on my GPS. because it just said stay on this road for 37 miles. Alright, upcoming we have the nation's first superhighway, the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And it's a pretty sharp exit onto the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And you get the privilege of paying to drive slower, as most of the Pennsylvania Turnpike is 55 miles an hour. Well, almost home now. We're going to be passing over the Meander Reservoir right now, which is where Youngstown gets its water from, that famous Mahoning Valley Sanitary District water. A new widening project they just finished here. This is it. This is the Meander Reservoir. Might be making you a bit seasick. No, I'm not having a seizure. That's how bumpy this new bridge is. Alright. Next update when I get home with it. Alright, I'm almost home. I'm actually turning onto the road by my house. So I had to give an update. And this is the gym that I go to. It's Iron Maid Gym, a local business from a friend of mine, 24/7, great place. And this is the road to my house. Be there in about 2 minutes. And then pop the back open and show the little toy. Alright. Here it is. Little GE Locomotive TV. Model 800C. Yeah, and I did grab a black plastic crap, as everyone likes to call it, Sony Trinitron. Actually, I'm going to flip that one around because I know it has an AV input, but I haven't even checked if it's an S video. Just standard. I couldn't let it see it get destroyed. It was $5. I'll find a use for it, but yeah, here's the GE. It looks pretty good. I'm going to get it into the house, and then it'll be on the workbench. Alright, I have it sitting here on the workbench. I've taken the knobs off. I'm missing the tuning knob and the fine-tuning knob. I took the screws out, the 2 screws to hold the front on, and then the front just comes off like that. It's in good shape, dirty, but fairly good shape. No real scratch, no real gouges. Here's the front of the cabinet. Speaker is trashed, but that should be easy to come by. I don't think it's a field coil. CRT is not an original. Colonial. It is still a 10BP4. It's not a 10FP4, so it's not. Actually, I don't know. It's a 10BP4A. So I'm going to pull the chassis out here and see where it goes from there. You got the cover off. It's actually the opposite of what I thought it was. The front stays on, the bottom comes off. You undo a few screws that have the feet on them. This set has been worked on. It also has had something in it at one time or another. There's a couple wires that have been munched on. There's a lot of tubes in here of different brands. Like, I see that one is an Arcturus. I have no idea if that's anything to do with the brand of old. In fact, there's a lot of Arcturus tubes and a couple CBS and some GE. Let's see how the high voltage cage looks. Pennsylvania. RCA, that looks like a bad high voltage rectifier. Okay, here's the underneath. I kind of like the terminal strip construction here. Got a couple capacitors obviously bad. Some have obviously been replaced and tacked in here. Looks like one of the seleniums has been replaced. So there has been work. It doesn't look horribly bad. What I'm going to do now is get the CRT tester, set it up, and we'll see if there's any life in this 10BP4. Okay, I've got my CRT tester here. Have it sitting on 6.3 volts. I have it all set up. And I do see filament glow. That is a good sign. I'm letting it warm up for about a minute or two, and now check the shorts. And they're all supposed to stay off. Might flash on. Good, looks like no shorts. And we can go to the emission test. Okay. Right in the middle of the good. And then we're going to try the cutoff. And
hundreds of smart shoppers have already taken advantage of the perfect gift for area golfers. The Y103 golf card. The best courses for
what we're seeing is for the cutoff.
another year. So what are you waiting for? Visit our website. Click the Sweet Jack icon.
Alright, and that's okay, got the cutoff to work, and it's within what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be 18 to 50, so go back to the emission position. And then we're going to do a live test. And what we do is, what the live test does is it actually cuts off the filament. And we are going to cut off the filament and see how long it takes to drop to 0. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 6,000. Okay, it's starting to fall. And that's pretty good. So, it looks like the 10BP4 in this thing is not that tired. Sweet. So that's all for today on this set. More updates later.